Hungary is taking all necessary measures in case of disturbances in gas supplies as a result of the situation in Ukraine, János Martonyi said. After talks with his Austrian counterpart, Martonyi said this issue affects the entire region and it is not only a Hungarian problem. Martonyi had earlier told a joint meeting of Parliament's Foreign Affairs and National Security Committees that the government had taken all necessary measures to fill up gas reserves. He added that consultations were held at the cabinet meeting today on extraordinary aid to Hungarians in Transcarpathia.
RMDSZ, the Democratic Alliance of Hungarians in Romania, has joined Romania's new government. The party will delegate a deputy prime minister, 2 ministers, 14 state secretaries and 14 officials with state secretarial rank to the government. Romania's parliament is scheduled to vote on Victor Ponta's third cabinet on Tuesday. RMDSZ also signed a political agreement with its partners in the governing coalition. The signatories pledged to consider the traditions and culture of the different regions upon the reorganization of public administration and settle the issue of secular flags. European Parliament member László Tőkés said that RMDSZ's entry into the Bucharest government would legitimate all the anti-democratic and anti-Hungarian steps made by Victor Ponta's cabinet. Tibor Tétóró, leader of the Transylvanian Hungarian People's Party, said the Hungarian community would reap medium and long-term benefit from RMDSZ's involvement in the government if it resulted in any advance towards autonomy. RMDSZ, however, seems to lack the power required for that, he said. Zsolt Bíró, leader of the Hungarian Civic Party MPP, involved in cooperation talks with RMDSZ, said that once in government, RMDSZ would have a better chance to enforce the interests of the Hungarian community.
Members of the new Romanian government have taken their oath after President Traian Băsescu had signed the appointment of new ministers, including delegates of the Democratic Union of Hungarians in Romania, Hunor Kelemen and Attila Korodi. The Romanian president agreed with Prime Minister Victor Ponta during the day that the new cabinet formed with the participation of RMDSZ would submit its political program to Parliament, as the opposition had earlier called for this. Cohesion is the word that could signal the activities performed over the past 4 years in the field of policy towards the Hungarian community abroad. Zsuzsanna Répás, the Deputy State Secretary in charge of that policy, said in Novi Sad. Thanks to the amendment of the Hungarian constitution, the country's next parliament could become an assembly of all Hungarians after the April election, Répás said at the event of the Federation of Vojvodina Hungarians unveiling their program. She called it important that a force exists in Vojvodina that can clearly define the interests of Hungarians. Slovakia's must-heed Slovak-Hungarian party has launched a survey to assess the practice of language rights day-to-day in 512 localities populated mostly by Hungarians. Questionnaires have been sent to mayors to find out whether opportunities allowed by the language law have been used in day-to-day practice in towns and villages where the proportion of Hungarians reaches 20%. The party's objective is to take concrete steps on the basis of the survey's findings in an effort to help promote the use of the mother tongue.
According to the National Election Office, over 25,000 Hungarians living in Serbia have registered for the upcoming general election in Hungary. Many of them have requested electronic information about the election. An estimated 30,000 people in Serbia have indicated that they would vote in the election. The 10,000th certificate of Hungarian citizenship was handed over at the Democracy Center of Nagybánya. So far, some one-third of the local Hungarian community has taken the option of obtaining Hungarian nationality. Hungarian ambassador to Romania, Boton Zákonyi, said at the event that many have indicated that they would cast their ballot at Hungary's upcoming election.
The semi-finals of this year's folk talent scouting competition, The Peacock Has Taken Its Perch, will start on Saturday. The MTVA and House of Traditions will first present 12 productions of folk music and folk dance out of 48 acts altogether. This year, the Ministry of Human Resources and OTP Bank will provide prizes of 2 million forints each in all 4 categories, while MTVA will provide the 2 million forint audience prize. Duna Televízió will broadcast the semi-finals live on Saturday at 6:30 p.m.